Hello. Hey, JC. Hey, Cindy. Get this camera fixed. There we go. Hey, Clinton. So how's everyone? Hello to my lurkers. Tired but alive. My lower back bugging me for a couple of days, but other than that, I'm good. Hey, Bigfoot. Caffeine.
Hey, everyone.
Almost passed out a few times. That's not good. You need to get some sleep. We're going to give it a couple minutes for people to filter in, then we'll get going. Aww. Work at Amazon, still get a use all this running around. No robots at your facility. That's surprising. I thought all of them had it.
So did I.
Yeah, you go there, you go there. All right, so for those of you who saw the list on Facebook or get the mailing, or on the mailing list and get the lot list every week, I've got, if I counted right, I've got 16 surprise lots tonight. It would have been more, but I didn't have time to identify all the ancients I got in. So those will have to be for either Thursday or for next week. Because I don't want to just send you unidentified, unlabeled ancients. I want you to know what you're getting. But those things take time. It takes a lot of time and study to figure those out. I'm sure there's experts out there that can just look at it and be like, oh, it's that. But I'm not there yet. Some of them I can. Some of them I can look right at it and oh, that's that. But sounds like some Sewell stuff. Right. Oh, and just so everybody knows, we don't know yet if we're going to be doing a stream on the 26th or not, because that is the day after Christmas. So I'll probably put it to a vote, both on our streams and on Facebook. Hey, Bill. So give us some feedback, guys. If you guys want us to do the Thursday stream the day after Christmas, let us know. I'll leave it up to you guys. Cool, Clinton. And, of course, just our weekly reminder that the coin seminar for February is scheduled up. So if you want to take part in that, make sure you let Ken Peavy know. Your birthday is the 27th. I'm glad I don't have a birthday near Christmas. That would be annoying.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, make sure you guys let Ken Peavy know if you want to take part in the stream. There's his email. Shoot him an email. Let him know what your subject will be. Going to try and fill this schedule up this time. Get it back to lots and lots of streams.
The shipping change.
Oh, yeah. And then just a reminder for everybody, especially through the Christmas season, we have a change in our shipping policies. If anybody gets a $200 or more order, it's getting sent registered. So that's like the ultimate way to make sure that nothing happens to the package, because with registered mail, it's got the full insurance on it. And then once you're done paying for it at the post office, they put it inside of another bag. They put a padlock on that bag. It never goes through their machines. Everything is hand to hand. So they have to sign a piece of paper. Then they hand it to the next person. That person signs the piece of paper. So all of it is all hand to hand. There's a full paper trail of where it goes.
Yeah, you should have it in PayPal.
Yeah, Bill, look at PayPal. It'll be there. You just click on your order details. It'll be there. Because we sent them out to everybody. I'll do it after the stream. Because I've got to go dig out, try and find which receipt it was. Also, keep in mind, if your stuff goes registered, if you do a $200 or more order, it can take up to 2 weeks to get there. And for everybody, remember that we're in the holiday season right now. We're in Christmas season. So give your packages an extra couple of days to get to you, because mail is slowed down right now for all the Christmas rush. See, anything else? Oh, yeah, new YouTube policies. This is YouTube's fault, not ours. But by new YouTube policies, you have to be 18 or over to buy anything. Sorry. If you're not, just don't say anything. And make sure you go through your parents' PayPal. Because PayPal is checking everything. All right. I think that's it. Let's get going. Hey, Blues. You just turned 18. I wish I was still 18. I was hoping Silver would have been here by now, because I know he's interested in the first two items. Alrighty, item number 1. Who likes silver? That's upside down. Oh, there we go. From the Perth Mint, the best mint in the world. Perth Mint, Australia. We've got a 0.9999 1 ounce silver bar in the plastic holder. This is the kangaroo bar. So you got all the little kangaroos on the back. And this one's going for 22 bucks. The awesome Perth Mint. All right, Clinton. The 10th ounce gold kookaburras. I haven't seen one of those yet. Anybody interested? Very collectible Perth Mint bars. $22 bucks. You're going to get one of the gold ones? I'll have to look into it. Do I know what year it was minted? I do not. It does not have a year on it. There's no edge, anything that I've seen on it. Yeah, no, there's no edge writing. Yeah, not sure what year it was. Last call on this one. Sold to Annie Day. Congrats, Annie. Didn't you used to have a different icon, Annie? Did you switch your icon? Yes.
Okay.
All right, next up. This is a brand new one, 2019. It's a South Korea.
Upside down.
Upside down again. I'm good at that. South Korea 1 ounce silver round. It's got a cool yin yang on it. Very shiny, as you can tell. The light's like flaring off of this thing. You got a taekwondo dude on the back.
We'll email it to you later after the stream.
1 ounce fine silver. This one's going again for $22. Brand new issue 2019. South Korea. We're going to tone that light down a bit. Yeesh. There's a reverse again, now that it's less glare. Yeah, this thing's awesome. And it's, I don't know if you guys can even tell, but it's like, it's a reverse proof layout. So it's got all of this is all the frosted, and then you got like the guys, the mirror polish. It's really neat looking. And then inside of the yin yang, I don't know if you can tell or not, but it's got like a grid pattern. Let me see if I can show that on the scope. That grid pattern. Or, okay, it's not a grid, it's lines. And it's got like some security features in there. Hey, King and Queen. So right in there you got the security feature. So that way you know it's genuine. I wouldn't be surprised if under heavy magnification there's probably some more stuff like etched into that too. But very, very cool design. I did not see that. Last call on this one. 22 bucks. Some of these lines you're seeing are on the plastic, not the coin. Let me move that so you can see that it's not on the coin. But yeah, they got like the guy's all mirror polish with the matte background. Pretty cool. I like the design. I think it looks neat. All right, moving on. Anybody decide you want that, let me know. Next up, we've got 6 bronze medallion set. Bill Betts is already buying it. He hasn't even seen it yet. Unless he remembers it from the last time I had it out. So this is already sold to Bill. He probably remembers them from last time we had them out. These are very cool. That's the first one. Still gonna show them so you guys can at least see them. It's commemorating different events in U.S. history. Good and bad events. All right, and Bill, this is going to automatically put you in the small flat rate shipping box. So you're going to be at the $8.50. Unless you already have a package, which I don't know. Does Bill Betts have a package? I don't think he does. Oh, never mind. You already have a small flat rate box. Your shipping's covered.
That's like goes over that.
Well, yeah, unless you buy enough stuff that you have to go into the medium. All right. Next up, we got this is from the year 2000. It's just a BU coin set. And I'm just doing it a little bit over face value. Once again, Bill already wants it. Here's your penny. Your Denver penny. You got both your dimes. The only thing that's missing is the state quarters. There's both your nickels. Hey, Aunt. Then you got both your Sacagawea dollars. And both of your Kennedy half dollars. All right, that is going to Bill. For $5. All right, next up. Cindy said, bless you.
Thank you.
This is kind of our showcase item for tonight. This is the 1888 New Orleans Hot Lips Vam 4 DDO. It is in very good, and it's going for $80. And I will show you the Hot Lips in here in a second. Switch to the scope. And there is your doubled lips, which makes it the Hot Lips. So they're very well known and very well sought after DDO. And this is going for $80. List price on this one for this grade is $125. Where's what? Yeah, it's, if you can see my pointer, you have 1 lip, 2 lips, 3 lips, 4 lips. Both lips are doubled. Yeah, definitely crazy looking. So you're getting this thing for $45 off list. Yeah, this thing is super well known and very popular. So it might actually be a fine. I don't know. I've got it at a VG. Looking for $80. Anyone? It's actually probably one of the best known double dies for the Morgan series. VF20 would be $145. Nice. Yeah, when I checked it on Numis Media, it had the VG listed at a 120 or 125, one of the two. But I'm going $80. And then I think PCGS price got added at the same too. Let's see. Morgan, 1888. Yeah, see, it's so well known that it's just in the regular listings on CoinFacts. You think it's a VF? I don't think that's good enough for a VF. That's my personal opinion. But hey, if it is, you guys are getting an even better deal. Yeah, if you go by PCGS Coin Fact, at a fine 12, it would be 140. At a VG, $100. And then if you get up to VF 20, it'd be 160 on there. Hey, Silver. Oh, this is definitely not an AG, dude. You got full rim. You got dental still on the rim. This is definitely not not an AG. You got full Liberty. You got hair detail. You did, but it's still available. $22 if you want it. Yeah, VG is what I got it marked at. Did you want that silver? All right, last call on this one. 1888 Hot Lips VAM 4 DDO. And very good for $80.
Bill 457, I just emailed it to you.
Bill would just emailed you your tracking number, sir.
You're welcome.
All right, moving on. If anybody decides you want that, let me know.
This is going to silver.
Yeah. All right, next up, we got some barber halves that we're doing at some blowout prices. $7 a piece. That's less than $1 over melt each. All right, what is a melt on a $1/2 right now for a 90%er? Let's see. Gold and silver prices live.
Silver 1703.
1703 an ounce. Penny coinflation. $1/2. $6 and basically 17 cents is melt for a 90% or $1/2 right now. So here we go. We got a 1901 in good, $7. 83 cents over melt. Can't beat a barber $1/2 for 83 cents over melt.
Silver.
Going to silver, $7. Next up, 1907, $7.
I don't know what he said.
Hold them for you if you get them.
You have a red line.
I do have a red line. Let me fix my red line real quick, guys. Come on, red line, go away. Give me a second here. Working on fixing my red line. So that one's going to silver. Alright, well, I reset. Hopefully it goes back to green. Next up, 1907 San Francisco. $7. Going to silver, $7. Congrats, sir. Next up is the 1910 San Francisco. $7.
Oh, Annie Day and silver is covered too. On their shipping.
Oh. Yeah, anybody who had a package from Thursday, your shipping's covered.
Unless you go over.
Unless you go overweight and we have to go to the next one up.
Yeah, it's green.
Going to silver for $7. Congrats, sir. Silver's just cleaning up on him. Like, gimme, gimme, gimme. He knows good deals. And the last barber half, we got a 1915 San Francisco. $7.
And good.
And Anna's taking this one. Congrats, Anna. Anna, I have a question I've always wanted to ask you. Are you related to the famous actress Anna Hutchinson? Are you the famous actress Anna Hutchinson? If anybody didn't know, there is actually a famous actress out there named Anna Hutchinson. Incognito. Incognito, I think she would use a different name. Alright, next up, we got some Walking Liberty halves. And these are the hard to get dates, guys. Starting off with the 1917 plain date in fine. And the Eagle Eye rare coin holder. So these are all attributed by Rick Snow for their grades. And this one is going.
No, not related, nor.
See, Anna, you just missed out on an opportunity. You could have been like, oh, yeah, I totally know her. Looking for $18. I was just curious. These are the tough dates to get, especially with having the full date on it. That thing's got the full date.
Yeah.
Yeah, full date, full rims. Good spacing between the lettering and the rims. Thing's in great shape. Last call, 18 bucks. This would be a great addition for anybody out there trying to build a Walking Liberty half collection. In school, they wanted to know if you were related to the witch Anna Hutchinson. I didn't even know there was a witch named Anna Hutchinson.
Neither did I.
now Silver wants to know. All right, we're moving on. Anybody decide you want that, let me know. Next up, we've got the 1918 San Francisco in good. Another Rick Snow special.
Yes, in Boston, no relationship.
With a real Anna, please stand up. It's another one that's full date. And this one is going for 16 bucks. That is a heck of a price for an 18S. Any takers? Last call. All right, moving on. Next up is a 1919 plain date. This one's in a VG, going for 15 bucks. Again, full date. Should get it tomorrow. Cool. Again, you got full rims, full separation of everything from the rims. $15. Going to Annie Day. Congrats, Annie. Oops. Down one. There we go. All right. Next up, this one's actually a semi-key date for the series. 1919 Denver. And very good. Full date, full rims. Good spacing. Going for 20 bucks.
Should be the D. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't see the other side, that's why. I was asking.
Bro, you got a lot of silver this month? Yeah, you were talking about that on Thursday that you like got like a ton of stuff in. Oh, now you got silver's attention. Last call. 1919 Denver. And very good, 20 bucks. Full dates.
It looks like a VL, not VG.
Shush.
A lot of foreign silver.
Still want to get a kilo bar. If you get a kilo, that's only what, like 50 cents over spot per ounce?
I think so.
It's like the lowest over spot you can do. All right, moving on. Next up, we've got the 1920 plain date in good. It's another semi-key date. Going for $18.
It's VG. Do we have another one that's
Is that the VG one? Oh, I did it backwards.
dork?
Here's the VG one. Aha. Yeah, I did it backwards. My pile was backwards. And again, full dates.
Yeah.
Good separation from the rim. This one's going for 18 bucks. And then the other one that I was just about to show you is in good.
The other one that you did show.
This one's in good. That's the one that I originally showed. This one's for 15. So you have 18, 15. So just let me know if you want one, if you want the VG, or if you want the good. Anna wants the good. All right, that leaves the VG. So the VG is going to Anna. That leaves the one in good for 15 bucks.
Right?
And I'm going to go last call on this one. All right, moving on. So that did it for the Walking Liberty quarter, or half dollars. Quarters. I'm about to call them quarters. Alright. Next up,
NGC.
we've got a 1964 plain date, graded NGC MS65, 90% silver, half dollar, going for $23. This thing is gorgeous. And even at $23, that's still a decent bit below this. So you got the quarters from me, don't have it. Or don't have a... Going to Anna Hutchinson, $23. Congrats, Anna. Oops.
DR in chat.
Can't type cracker in chat. You calling me a cracker? Alright, next up. These are the raw versions, but still Jim BUs. Here's the 64 plain date. And this camera is not doing justice whatsoever. Going for $18. And some nice dark toning on this side. And then we've also got the Denver as well. Jim BU for $18. So the Philly and the Denver. And if anybody wants both, I'll knock $1 off each and make them $17 each. So I'll do both for $34. Or $18 each. Both beautiful Jim BUs. Any takers? Actually, I'll do you one better for the holidays. I'll go $16 each if you want both. So $32 if you want both. For Jim BUs, that is a good price. Last call. You don't know what happened? Nothing's happened. We're on last call. $18 a piece or $32 if you want both. So you say $4 if you get both. All right, moving on. Next up, we got a brilliant uncirculated bicentennial $half in a little collector case. This is not graded. It's just a brilliant uncirculated in a collector case. Looking for $3. It is the clad, not the silver. Good cartwheel luster. Got some minor toning going on. Looks kind of nice. Smells like a patina. $3. Going to Anna. Congrats, Anna. Or Annie. Got Annie and Anna. Annie Day. Well, $3. All right. All right. Next up, anybody who knows Kennedy's knows what's special about these. It's an 82 Denver choice uncirculated, graded by Rick Snow. Now remember, 1982, we didn't have mint sets. So trying to find anything in BU from 82 and 83, we didn't have mint sets either, is tough. And in high grades, these things go for really high prices. But this one is going for $12 for the 82 Denver BU. Choice BU. For anybody, by the way, I've said this before, for anybody who doesn't know Rick Snow lingo, this one's going to Annie Hutchinson. Congrats, Anna. Anytime you see something with the Rick Snow label on it, if it says choice uncirculated, that means that it's going to be 64, 5, or 6. If it says gem uncirculated, that means it's going to be a minimum of a 67 if you were to send it in to get graded. Just a little insight into how Rick Snow talks. Get in there. Go in. All right, so that's Anna. $12 for that one. All right. All right, next up. Yes, sir. Rick Snow lives around here. I frequent his shop quite often. I actually have a video on our channel from about this time last year. I actually got him to sign his book for Dacone and videotaped it for him. So there's actually a video of us saying hi to Dacone and signing his book live on camera. Oh, which one are we on? We're on the 83P. There we go. 1983 Philadelphia. Choice uncirculated. Again, go for $15. Again, like I said, these are the second year that didn't have the mint sets. So finding them again in BU is tough.
It's mine.
Yeah, that's what he signed. Or no, it wasn't the attribution guide. It was the complete guide. It was here. I'll show you exactly, actually, real quick. Yes, I have it too.
What?
For Rick's look.
Oh.
There it is. It was this one that Rick signed in that video. Well, it was DeCone's copy of it, obviously, but I have it too. Yeah, this is not the $200 one. The attribution guides are the $200 ones.
Yeah.
This one, if you ever want one of these with a signature on it, I can get it for you for $25. Signed by Rick. All right, back to what we were doing. So 1983 Philadelphia, $15, brilliant uncirculated. Beautiful coin. All right, and then we've also got the Denver in Gem AU. And the Denver is $8. Again, it's attributed by Rick Snow. So you got $15 for the Philly, that's BU, and then you got $8 for the AU Denver. If you want both of them, the BU, or the Denver and the Philly set, I can, let's see, I can knock $1 off each if you want both of them as a set. So 14 and 7, $21 if you want both. Actually, I'll just make it an even 20. If you want both of them, I'll do both of them for $20. Philly and Denver. One BU, one AU. Any takers? One last call on these. Remember, guys, there's no mint set for 1983. The only sets that were available for that year were the souvenir sets that you had to go to the mint to get, and you only got it for that mint. And those sets are like $100. Just for one mint.
No, apparently.
All right, we're going to move on. If anybody decides you want these, let me know.
Other one at our address.
I should probably send you a card.
Probably.
All right, before we get to the next item, I'm going to do the first of the 3 of the surprise items. All 3 of these coins are from the 1700s.
Whoop.
I have to adjust the light so you can actually see these things. These are what were referred to as condor tokens. These are basically like how how Canada has like the bank cents, for the banks had to make their own coins before they had the mint. These are kind of the same thing. But this one is the 1793 half penny token. It's the Staffordshire Leek Commerce from the United Kingdom in very fine.
Yes, it's copper.
It is bronze. And then it's got edge writing that says payable at Leek, Staffordshire. Basically, it's a half cent from 1793. And it is still in VF, even being that old. This was going for 15 bucks, guys. Guys and gals. If you guys like British coins and you like old coins, you can't beat this.
Cindy says Ben.
And Cindy says, yes, I cannot beat that, so I am taking it. All right, I got to type this down at the bottom. Give me a second. 1793. Staffordshire. Half cent. Yeah. 15.
Oh.
Going to Cindy. 15. Oops. All right. Next up, there'll be a certain someone that's going to be kind of bummed they missed this one out. Or missed out on this one. This is another 1793 from the United Kingdom. This one is Lady Godiva and an elephant. So there's your elephant. This one's in VF as well. And then on the other side is Lady Godiva.
With your date.
And the date. And then the edge lettering on this one is payable in Bedworth, Hinkley, or Nuneaton. I know I have bad handwriting, but that's what it says.
Yes, he has very bad handwriting.
Again, this one's going for 15 bucks. Gonna go good with the Copac. Yeah. This one's going to silver for 15 bucks. Scratch silver. All right, that one was the Godiva. Elephant. Half cent. 15. 15. Oops.
Silver.
Silver. 15. Okay. There we go. All right. And one more. This one's from 1790. This is the Prince of Wales Freemasons half cent. And very fine. Interesting side note on this. This one's in better condition than the one the British Museum has. The British Museum has a plugged hole in it. Mine doesn't. So you got the Freemason symbol right there with their quote.
And the date.
And the edge lettering on this one says payable at the Black Horse Tower Hill.
Yeah.
And this one is going for 20. And then you can say you've got a nicer one than the British Museum's got. Or at least the one they have on the picture on their website. This one's nicer than it. You know what they're into. It's just a coin to me. Because I went to their website, dude. When I was doing the research on the coin, I found the one on the British Museum's website. Looking for 20 bucks. Anybody? Going to silver for 20 bucks. Congrats, sir. All right. Give me 1 second. All right. Back to our originally scheduled program. I'll throw in some more of the surprise stuff in a bit. All right. Next up, we got some quarters. Quarters. Started with some graded quarters. Cindy's already buying one. This is the one that Cindy's getting. 1948 MS66 NGC. 20 bucks. Going to Cindy. See, this is a benefit you guys get if you're on the mailing list, is you'll know what's coming up because I do it in order. So you'll be able to jump on stuff like Cindy just did. I think it's beautiful.
Except for the surprise stuff.
Well, obviously, except for the surprise stuff, because it's a surprise. All right, next up, we got the 1960, and Cindy wants this one too. MS66. Congrats to Cindy. And that one's 25. Ah. And the last Washington quarter. Brilliant uncirculated 1964 Denver, going for 5 bucks. That is a heck of a price for that coin. That thing is gorgeous. Just 5 bucks. Going to Anna Hutchinson for $5. Congrats, Anna. All right. So the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items are some Merc Dime bundles. I know we got some Mercury Dime fans out there. I got them at a cheaper price than I normally do them at. Normally I sell these things off at 15 bucks a piece. But it's the holidays, so we're doing them for 12 bucks a piece. These are great additions to anybody's collection. Good stocking stuffers if you know kids that are into collecting. Here's bundle number 1. Got a 1925 plain date and very good. 1943 San Francisco. I only have like half of these actually with grays marked on them. 43 plain date. 44 Denver. 45 Denver. All right, so this one's going to silver for 12 bucks. All right. Packing number 2. 45 San Francisco in VF. Got a 43. That's probably about a VF. Maybe an EF. Yeah, that's probably an EF. 39 Denver and fine. A 38 plain. And that's a fine to a very fine. And a 36 plain. And again, that'd be a fine to a very fine. $12 for the bundle. Any takers on this one? Did you call her?
No. She's been texting me.
Oh. Tell her it's an R. Anybody? Last call on this one. No, we just went sold out.
Of what?
Peas dollars.
Yeah.
All right, this one's moving on. I've been working on getting more. We've just been sold out. The last time we had peach dollars was like 2 weeks ago. We had some BUs and sold them. All right, here's pack number 3. This one is a 35S in fine, a 36 plain, a 41S. It's actually pretty good condition on that one. 43D, again, really good condition. And a 45 plain. 12 bucks. $41, $43, $36, $35. A nice little date mix. Any takers? 5 dimes for 12 bucks is not bad. It's like what, $2.40 something cents each? All right, moving on. Here's the next pack. This has got a 44S, 43D with some really cool toning. And that's on both sides. 37 Denver, 36 San Francisco, and a 35 plain date, and this one's going to Ramon. Congrats, Ramon. Oh, okay. All right, one last bundle. Hello, hello. All right, the last bundle's got a 42 plain, a 43 Denver, a 35 plain, a 36 plain, and a 39 plain. $12. Anybody, anybody? All right, we're gonna move on. If anybody decides you want any of those bundles, let me know. There's 3 of them still available. Next up, we got an oldie. A 1917 San Francisco. I've got it in an about good, but it does still have the full date. And this one's going to Ramon. Congrats, Ramon. And Ramon's grabbing this one too. This is the other one. 35 San Francisco and AU. That Ramon just picked up for $4. Let me get those marked on your name, sir. All right, now we're into nickels. Starting with the very first year of the V-Nickels. This is the 1883 no cents. I've got these both in very fine. And $7 each. That is a heck of a good price for these guys. Got one going to silver. Leaves one available. They're the same year, Matthew. It's the 1883 no cents. All right, and the second one's going to Annie. Congrats, Annie. All right, now I do have a bundle. A V-nickel bundle. And this is also $7. All right, we got a 1903 in good. We've got a 1904 in good. A 1907 in good. A 1910 in about good. And a 1911 in good. $7 for the bundle. All 5 coins. Those dates again are 03, 04, 07, 10, and 11. $7. Any takers? Last call. 5 V nickels, $7. Makes them less than $1.50 each. All right, moving on. Now we're into Buffaloes. Hopefully we got some Buffalo fans out there. Oh, we definitely got built. Oh, we got 2 guys right now wanting those. Well, good thing because we have lots. So Bill Betts got this one, Ramon. He beat you to it. He got the fine. But we have a VG. All right, hold on, guys. Slow down. I need to get names on stuff. Hang on. All right, so we got Bill Betts got the fine. And Ramon got the VG. Okay. Bill Betts and Ramon. All right. Next up, we got 1916 and very good. Hey, coin digging. This one's $3. Going to Bill Betts. Congrats, Bill. Next up, we got a 1917 and extremely fine. Does have a little rim ding right there. Looking for $10. Full horn on this one. Looking for $10. 1917 and extremely fine. A bit of a rim ding. Last call. I actually didn't notice that scratch on the back before. I didn't even notice that was there before. So I'll tell you what, I'll go $7 on this one. Because I didn't notice that scratch. We got pretty much full tail, full horn. A little bit of luster left. But because it does have that ding and scratch, I'll do it for 7. And I'm going to go last call at 7. All right, moving on. Got another 1917. This one's in fine. And this one is $4. And this one's going to Bill. Congrats, Bill. Next up is a 1918 and very good. With some cool dark toning going on. And this is going to Bill. Congrats, Bill. Or was that still the 17? Hey, Bill, you realize that's the same date, right? You want two of the same date? Okay, just checking. I like to make sure. All right. Next up is 1919. And, oop, that's backwards. And fine. There's the fine. Over $3. 1919 and fine. And then we've also got a 1919 and very good as well. It's $2. So $3 for fine or $2 for very good. If you want one, just let me know which one you want. Last call on both of these. All right, moving on. Next up, 1920 San Francisco and good. Looking for $2. Going to Ramon. Congrats, Ramon. Next up is a 1921 and very good. Looking for $3. Last call on this one, $3. 1921. All right, we're going to move on. And the last Buffalo nickel, 1923 San Francisco and very good. And this one's going for $5. Any takers on this one? All right, we're gonna move on. Anybody wants any of those buffaloes that are left? Let me know. Got one more nickel lot, and I'm gonna do a quick intermission, and then we're gonna do one of our surprise lots. All right, we got a full war nickel set. And Cindy's taking this one. She's like, yes, please give me these silver coins. All right, awesome. This is going to Cindy for 15 bucks. Get her out, Cindy. All right. Now I'm going to take a quick intermission. And then we're going to get into the next bit of our surprise items. It'll be the next 7 lots. All right, I will be right back. Alrighty. I'm back. Alright. Question for you guys. Who likes reals? Anybody? Cindy likes reals. Who likes reals on the cheap? Alright, our next mystery item is a 1779 half real. I should probably do this one under the scope. This thing's tiny. %90 silver. It is an about good. 1779. Carolus the Fourth. Or the Third. Carolus the Third. Yeah, it's about the size of a dime. That is a 1/2 silver real. $10.
Okay. 1772.
It's 79.
72.
Yeah,
Sorry.
72. Sorry.
1772. So it's even older. Let me fix that on here.
It's back up there.
Going for $10. That is a crazy cheap price for a real, guys, even in this condition. There we go. I fixed it. Going to Smokey. Congrats, sir. All right. Next item is a 1777 1 real in about good. 90% silver. Again, Carolus the Third. This one does have a hole. I'm not entirely sure what mint mark that is. I would have to look it up. But once again, go for $10. And once again, sold to Smokey. All right. Next item up is a 1786 1 real. Again, this one's got the hole. A lot of coins from this era had holes in them because people would tie them to their clothes in order to hang on to them. And again, this one's going for 10 bucks. 90% silver. It's got that same mint mark again. I need to look that up and see what that is. Look for 10 bucks. Going to Smokey. Congrats, sir. Smokey's loving his reals tonight. All right. Got one more 1 real. This one is an 1802. And about good. $18.02. With part of the O kind of worn off there. Or part of the zero is kind of worn off. But you can, I don't know if you can tell on the scope, but when you look at it with a loop, you can see the outline of that last little bit of the zero there. So this one's Carolus the 4th. And again, this one's going for 10 bucks. And going to Smokey. Congrats, Smokey. Smokey loves himself some 1 reals. All right. That they do not. Next up, how about a 2 real from 1775? This one's got a plugged hole. 1775. This one's Carolus the 3rd. These are getting bigger now. These are closer to, they're like the size of a small dollar. $2 real. Mexico City Mint. 15 bucks. Going to Smokey. Congrats, sir. All right, next up. We've got another 2 real. This one is a 1786, and it's actually in good. So Carolus the 3rd again, 1786. Does have a scratch on it. 2 reals. Got that weird mint mark again. I need to see what ME is for a mint mark. If anybody knows that, let me know in chat. What mint mark for the Spanish reals ME is. This one's going again for 15 bucks. And you get a good price on that. Going to Smokey. Congrats, sir. What was that? 1786. 2 real. 15. Smokey. All right, one more of these left. One last 2 real coin. This one is from 1793. This one is an about good to poor, so a bit lower value or a bit lower grade one. But you can still get the date, 1793. You still see Carolus IV. There's another one of them that was hold. Here's your ME mint mark again, 2 real. And this one, because this one's a bit more worn, I'll do this one for 12 bucks. $12 on this one. And going to Smokey. Smokey cleaned up on all of them. Congrats, man. You got a nice little real collection coming your way. All right. Back to our regularly scheduled items. And then I will do the last of the mystery items here in a little bit. All right. So we are on... Oh, Lima, Peru. Okay, awesome. So those MEs were minted in Lima, Peru. Thank you, Cindy. All right, we got some Indian bundles coming. These are going to be 10 bucks per bundle. They're 5 coin bundles. There's 4 available. Makes it only 2 bucks per coin. And here is, let me switch back to overhead. Here's bundle number 1. All right, we've got a 1907 in VG. A 1906 in VF. A 1904 in VG. It's got some Woody effect going on. A 1903 in VF. And a 1902 in fine. 10 bucks for the bundle. So that's 02, 3, 4, 6, and 7. Any takers? $10. All right, moving on. Everybody decides you want that bundle, let me know. Moving on to bundle number 2. Bundle number 2, we got an 07 in VF. An 04 in VF. A 1900 in very good. A 1899 in good. And an 1895 in good. Looking for $10 for the bundle. Any takers? Man, where's all my Indian folks? Normally you guys would be eating these up at $2 a piece. Last call on this one. All right, moving on. Next up, the next bundle here. Again, we got an 07 in VF. We got an 04 in VG. We got an 1895 in VG. 1893 in good. And an 1890 in good. $10 takes the bundle. Any takers? Man, everybody went quiet all of a sudden. All right, moving on. And here's the last bundle. This one you got an 09 in very good, an 08 in VF, an 07 in fine, an 06 in VF, and an 05 in VF with really cool coloring. There's a VF Plus. I think it's gorgeous. All right, the last one is going to Bill. Congrats, Bill. If you ever decide you want any of those other bundles, let me know. All right, next up. I was waiting to see a 94. So this is an 1864. It says it's an L. I couldn't see the L on it. I'm going to switch to scope. Because normally when you got an L, you can see my pointer, the L would be like right there. And it'd be sideways, so you'd have it like that and up. Oh, it actually have an L right there, too, if it says it's the L. But it does have the pointed bust. So that is the 1864. All right, so we'll call it the L because it does have the pointed bust. So it's a bit beat up. That's why we're only going for $5. And it's going to Smokey for $5. Scratch, sir. All right, and then we've also got in 1907 an extremely fine 2 out of 5 diamonds. Going for $5. Look for $5, anyone? All right, moving on. All right, next up we got a bit of a bundle here, but a different kind of bundle. You got an 8 wheat cent bundle. And this is going to be going for $12. All right, so we got a 43 steel cent that has been replated. But hey, you know, kid will love it. Throw it in their stocking. Got a 31 Denver. It's in probably a fine to a very fine. A 24 San Francisco. Kind of hard to show some of these because how dark they are. A 1921 in EF. A 1917 San Francisco. That one's very dark. Come on. Give us some lights. All right, I'll re-show these under the scope. Let me get through the dates. Then you got a 1913 plain date. A 1910 in fine. And a 1909. There's some schmutz on the back. So, $12 for the whole bundle. I'll show these under the scope there. There's the 09. And it's got something stuck to it right there. But hey, it's a good filler for, you know, kid or something. Here's the I can't talk. The 1910. That one's in pretty decent condition. Then the 13 plain date. This is the 17S. God, even in the scope, this was not showing up very well. This one's had a life. But those low date San Franciscos are all hard to get. So there's the 17S for you. This is the 21. Here's the 31 Denver. '24 San Francisco. So there's another one of your old S's. I think last time I looked this one up, like this coin by itself is like $8. And then your Liberty replate, or your 43 replate. Oh, I mean, I can look it up real quick. As soon as I figure out where I put my phone. Oh, there it is. All right, wheat cents. Okay, 24S. What are you guys feeling on that one? Like a VG? Yeah, it's probably about a VG. Yeah. So a VG10 is $10 and a VG12 is $14 for the 24S. And that's just one coin out of that bundle for $12. So basically you're paying for this coin and pretty much just getting the rest of them. In fact, heck, since we're here, where's that 17S? The 17S would be a good it'd probably be like a good 4. So there's another $2. So yeah, there's your $12 right there, just those 2 coins. That's the $12 right there. And then you also get the 43, the 10, the 21, the 13, the 09, and the 31 Denver. It's not a bad little pack for $12. Tell you what, I'll even sweeten it up for the holidays. I'll go $10. Coin digging for 10. Congrats, sir. All right. Next up, we just got a 22 random Lincoln cents in a pack. Some of these you guys have seen a couple of times. I just threw them all together in a bundle for $12. So you got the 7 types of Lincoln little set. So that's 7 of the coins. And then you got the Lincoln Penny Design Collection. And then you got a 3-pack. That's all 3 of the steel cents. Philly, Denver, and San Francisco. And the last bit of it is a little 1960 small and large dates. Philly and Denver set. $12. Takes it all. Heck, steel cents alone, you're getting 5. 5 steel cents. You're getting 4 BU09s. Getting a bunch of miscellaneous wheats. Some different dates. And you're getting the small and large date Philly and Denver's. So you know you got all 4 from that year. Any Day's offering $10. I'll go $10 for you any day. Sorry, Smokey. I already offered it to Any Day. Any Day is getting it. All right. All right. Next up, we got some graded Wheaties. Starting off with the 1939 and PCGS graded at MS66 red. $20. Get that glare off there a bit. Focus that back in. Yeah. Yeah, this is an older style PCGS slab. $20 for this beauty. Any takers on this one? It's probably about what it costs just to get this thing graded. Any takers? Sold any day. Grass Annie. All right. Next up is a 1944 Denver PCGS MS66 red. Again, looking for $20. Any takers at $20? Last call. It's a heck of a price for this thing, guys. But again, you're paying for the grading cost. That's it. It's like paying for the grading cost and getting the coin for free. All right, moving on. Next up, we got the 44 San Francisco PCGS MS66 Red. Again, 20 bucks. Yeah, one you want the entire set. Hey, a full graded wheat set would be a great thing to have. Any takers on this one? These fit perfect in stockings, guys. And you don't have to worry about the coin getting messed up inside of a stocking. You know, Christmas shopping ideas. Last call. What does it, 7 go for? I don't know, let's see. Let's find out. S. Red. A 67 would list at $85. Oops. Go back. 44S. Switching to red. Price and pop. MS67 would be 85 bucks. $66 is 24 bucks. I'm selling it for 20 bucks. There you go. And yeah, I can see that one possibly bumping up to 67 if you had it resubmitted. Yeah, they were a lot more conservative back then. All right, we're moving on to the last one of these. This is the 1956 Denver in MS66 Red, graded by NGC. That's another one that probably could have got a 67. Again, 20 bucks. Check this out. So it is 66. This one's 25 bucks. I'm selling it for 20. If it got resubmitted and did get that 67, it'd be $235. And I would be willing to bet this one would have a good shot at it. Because, I mean, let's look at this thing closer. All right, that would depend on how much of that. I mean, that ding's on the coin, but how much of this scratch is on the case? That's all on the case. You can tell that because of the way it's shining off. Yep. Man. I'll do a holiday deal tonight for these. Somebody wants all three of them. I'll do them at 18 bucks each. But you'd have to get all three. So that would be 54 bucks for all three. All MS66 Reds. Anybody interested? 20 bucks each or 18 each if you take all three. That deal's for tonight only. Last call. All right, moving on. If anybody does decide you want those, let me know. Oh, Ramon. If you're interested, this one's still available. This is the 1888 O with the VAM 4 DDO hot lips. It's the big doubling in the lips. This one's 80 bucks. Or if anybody else missed this one is interested, this one's 80 bucks. that one is still available. All right, we got an error coin. Going for 12 bucks. Brilliant uncirculated, 1999. And this thing is broad struck. See that extra space all the way around. So broad struck, for anybody who doesn't know, is when the coin doesn't get into the collar, or the planchet doesn't get into the collar, and then that, that anvil die and the hammer die slam together, so the coin goes out. So this is a penny the size of a nickel. Because of that, that's called a broad strike. And this is a fantastic one. Looking for 12 bucks, anyone? So yeah, that's a nickel holder that this thing is in. That shiny edge you see all the way around, that's all that extra space that's not supposed to be there. So this is an actual mint error. Which means there is not another 99 plain date Lincoln cent out there in the world that's exactly like this one. This is the only one. Oh God, right? Be a wide AM and a broad strike. That'd be freaking awesome. Last call on this one, 12 bucks. It's a great price for this. And this one's going to Smokey. Congrats, sir. Get that marked on your name. All right. Next up, we've got some Canadian bank tokens. So for anybody who's new, who's never seen bank tokens before, I mentioned these earlier. These are back before the Royal Canadian Mint existed. The different banks of the different provinces had to make their own coins. So it's like our version of the colonial, the Massachusetts cents and the Connecticut and the Connecticut, the New Jersey, all of those. This is their version of those. And we're starting off with an 1832 halfpenny. And this is the Nova Scotia Bank. And this one is going for 7 bucks. Too much glare now. Trying to get lighting on these things is an adventure sometimes. Any takers at $7? 1832 Canadian half cent, minted by the Nova Scotia Bank. Right? It's just too bad because I got some more really great Canadian stuff coming up in the surprise lots. All right, moving on. All right, next up, we got an 1880 or 1837. This is a 1 cent token, or a half cent token rather, from Montreal. This is the Montreal Bank. And this one actually has a DDR on it. And I'll show you that under the scope. It's in the word Montreal. So if you see there the EAL, you can see my pointer right there, right there, and right there. That is a double die. And it's an unattributed double die. Nobody's got their name on this double die yet. If you want to know how I know that, it's because I actually had Rick Snow help me look this coin up. He's the one that confirmed the double die. And he also confirmed that it has never been attributed before. $15. So if anybody wants to, you can actually submit this thing to Coins in Canada and get your name on it as being the submitter of it. See, my issue is if I take pictures of it and submit it, then I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to keep it. Because it's got my name on it. Literally. And what's this? This is an 1837 half cent from Montreal Bank with a DDR. And it's an unattributed DDR. But it's in Montreal. Right there in the EAL. Yeah, I actually had Rick Snow help me look this thing up, and he confirmed that nobody has ever attributed this one yet. There is no name on this one yet. And that's a pretty strong double. Yeah, I don't trust myself if I ever think I found a double. I take it to Rick. I'm like, hey, is this actually a double? Because I don't trust myself. I said DDR. I guess it could be repunch letters, but I don't know how they did their stamping of coins back then. Yep, Bank of Montreal. Unsu. Where'd the day go? Well, it's a 1937 or 1837 is the date, wherever the heck it went. Last call for 15 bucks. Oh wait, I think this is the one that doesn't even have the date on it. I had to look it up to see what year they made this particular one. All right, we're moving on. Next up, we got an 1844 in VF. This is a half cent from the Montreal Bank. An argument could be made for this one to be red-brown. This one's going for 10 bucks. 1844, half penny. Yeah, this is actually one of the nicer Canadian bank cents I've ever gotten in. Any takers? 10 bucks. These things are fantastic for collecting. I've got a pretty good collection of these going. Last call on these. All right, moving on. Next up, we got an 1852 from Quebec Bank. 1852 halfpenny. Got Britannia on the back. Quebec Bank token. Unsu. Province du Canada. Elf off the shelf. Last call. Oh, I typoed on that one. This one's not a VF, it's a VG. So it's supposed to say VG. I typoed on the list. So this is a VG, not a VF. Looks like VW. Oh. Yeah. Alright, moving on. I gave up on ever having good penmanship. It is not going to happen. Alright, here's the last of the bank tokens for the night. This one's an 1854. Halfpenny. Bank of Upper Canada in VF. This one is actually a VF. And this is the knight on the horse smushing the dragon. Like stomping down a dragon. Kind of cool. One halfpenny. And this one's going to Smokey. Congrats, sir. That was the 54. $10. All right. 1 second. Get this stuff cleared away real quick. All right, there we go. All right, next up. A 1901, 5 cents from Canada. And very fine. And a Rick Snow holder. These are the fish scales. They're referred to as fish scales because they're very small. This one's going for $15. Or $20. This is the 01, Cindy. You skipped the 01. So this one's actually $20 for the 01. There you go. 01 and very fine. $20. And yes, these are sterling silver. 0.925. And these things are getting really hard to get a hold of. Look for $20, anyone? If nobody picks these up, there's a high probability they're going to end up in my collection. Because like I said, these are hard to get a hold of, and I don't have that many dates. Yeah, I think I have like maybe 2. Technically, I have 3 for sale, but they're all different dates. Last call on this one. No, this is not the best shape one. This is actually the worst shape one out of the three. The next two are both extremely fines. We'll get there. All right, moving on. Next up, I typoed on that one. It's supposed to say 18, not 16. It's a 1918 5-cent. And XF. This one's going for 15 bucks. That it is. Looking for $15. And Matthew, this one and the next one have the same grade. So they're both equally good. One's just a little bit cheaper than the other. Last call on this one. 15 bucks. All right, moving on. All right, here's the last one. This one's the 1919 5-center. Also an extremely fine. And this one's going for 10 bucks. And this one's got some cool toning on it. Look for 10 bucks. Again, all of these are sterling silver. And this one's going to Matthew. Congrats, sir. And you do already have a package here, Matthew, so your shipping's already covered. All right. Time for the rest of the bonus items. I'm going to need the overhead camera back for that. All right. So our next item up for the bonus, or the mystery items rather, is Canadian 1982 mid set. This is actually the specimen set. put into a holder. So this one's going for $6. And Bill Betts is taking it for $6. Congrats, Bill. All right, next up is an actual. Yep, $6. All right, next up is another one. This one is 1992, and it is the actual specimen set in the specimen case. And this one's going for $10. And this was their, what is it, quinquentennial, whatever, the 150-year one. Look for $10, anyone? 1992 specimen set. It is 1992, yes. And here's your other side. All of your Lizzies. Any takers? Last call. All right, moving on. If you decide you want that, let me know. All right, next item up. This is also from 1992. And this one. One second. You're dropping stuff. All right. So this is the Canada 125-year special edition dollar coin. This was a limited edition. $1992 commemorative dollar. And it is a proof dollar. Limited edition proof dollar. And that one's going for $5. And that one's going to Bill Betts. Congrats, Bill. Yeah. Alrighty. Yeah, Bill beat you. All right. Next up, I'm going to save the best two for last. Not that they're all good. All right, next up is the very first year of the Looney Dollar. 1987. This is the Proof Looney. From 1987, going for $4. And sold to Bill. And Bill is on top of it. Bill, your package might... Yeah, maybe not. All right, so that was the 87. At $4 for Bill. All right. Next one up. All right, this one is going to be going for $25. This one is 0.925 sterling silver. It's from 1993. Comes in a little box sleeve. 1993 dollar BU. 0.925 sterling silver. And this one is the Stanley Cup commemorative dollar. And actually, you know what? I'll give you a better deal on this one. I'll go $20. 0.925 sterling silver. All those scratches you're seeing are on the case, not the coin. Last call on this one. $20. We're going to pop this open. Which one? The one with the DDR? Yeah. It's 15 bucks. There you go. There it is without the cover. So you can see that that thing looks gorgeous. I'm going to put the cover back on it so it stays gorgeous. Yeah, and it was $15 for the DDR. Alright, moving on. If anybody decides you want that silver dollar, let me know. Alright, the last item of the surprise items. This one's a big one. See? Big. Alright. Correct, sir. 15 for the coin and 4 for shipping is correct. This is the 1996 Canada $2 proof coin and banknote set. So neither of these have ever been touched by human hands. Correct, sir. You put 19 on PayPal. So there's your $2 proof. And there's your $2 banknote. And again, neither of these have ever been touched by human hands. They went straight from the mint and the print into the capsule and into the box. And this is a nice hard case for the bill. Here's your other side of the bill. Oh no, you don't need to add anything. It's just the 19 bucks. Just send it goods and services. So there's the reverse of the bill. Cute birdies. And then, of course, the reverse of the dollar will be Elizabeth, as always. And it does come with all your certificate of authenticity stuff from the Royal Canadian Mint. All right, so this one, I'm going to go... I'll do 12 bucks on this one. And considering that both the coin and the bill are gradable, yeah, Matthew, if you only have one coin, then shipping is going to be 4 bucks. But if you go over 4 ounces, then you get upgraded to the $8 shipping. for 12 bucks, which is a dang good price on these. Considering, like I said, you could send both of these in for grading, and both of these would get really high grades. Let me check real quick. Annie, I want to wait and see if anybody wants it for the full price. Yeah, Anthony, you did it right. You're good. Last call before I give it to Annie. If nobody wants it at the full price, I'll give it to you for the 10. All right, it's going to go to Annie Dave for 10 bucks. Congrats, Annie. Granted, that's going to bump you up to the... Oh, wait, nope, you already had a package. So you're good. Never mind, your shipping is good. All right, was there anything anybody wanted to see again? Anything you missed? Anything you just want to know if I've got it? Still got the Hot Lips Morgan available if anybody wants it. I don't have a 36 Walker yet, Cindy. Any 05 or 09 nickel rolls? I do not have those years. Sorry, sir. Yeah, I'm still working on getting you that $50, Cindy. Here's that Hot Lips Morgan if anybody decides they want it. $80. VAM 4 DDO Hot Lips. Anything else from anybody? All right, well, everybody, thank you for coming out. Cindy, thank you for modding as always. We will be back on Thursday. Thursday is going to be kind of a half and half. It's going to be half of it is going to be our stuff, and then the other half is going to be consignment. Because we got a guy with a bunch of mint and proof sets he's trying to get rid of. So those are going to be coming on Thursday along with a bit of our own stuffs. So everybody come check that out. You want us to hold yours, Annie? Okay. You're getting pretty full with that big item. Just FYI. Oh, and a little sneak preview. Hey, Ramon, you still out there? I'll show you some of these that are coming. I'm going to need the scope. So I've still got to finish identifying these. But these are going to be up for auction soon. Or up for sale. Some Roman bronze coins. All of these are in pretty good shape. How do I identify them? I use a combination of wildwinds.com and what's the other one called? I've got, and then there's one that's a website I use that's Numis Wiki for Roman mints. That's how I get the mints. And then Forum Ancient Coins is the other website I use. And then if I still can't figure it out through all of that, then I take it down to Tony and I show it to him and I say, tell me what this is. I don't know yet. Again, I've got to finish identifying them. I just got these in today. I haven't had a chance to go over them at all. They all came in raw. But they are all genuine. Oh yeah, one of my other guys here in town is an ancients expert. So anything I can't figure out on ancients, he helps me. So these are going to be coming soon. All right. So I'm going to get out of here and get to work. Start getting y'all's invoices done. Everybody have a great night. And I will talk to y'all later.